being goth isn't the same thing as being evil. They're not synonymous, because goth is just an aesthetic, it's just a look. You can be modest and be goth. You can be holy and be goth. You can be like Jesus and dress like a goth. You can also be drug addicted and self-harming and dress like a goth, the same as you can do those terrible things while wearing sweats. In my personal experience, it's personal preference. I've never drunk or done drugs, and I've always liked dressing in gothic clothes, so it's just a stereotype that goths are substance abusers. If your child likes the color black, that's totally okay. It's the same as if they like pink or they like green as their favorite color. Like, everyone has a favorite color, at least most people do, and sometimes someone's favorite color is just black. Black is my favorite color. We all need to face the hard and serious parts of life. It's an immutable fact that everything and everyone dies, and representing that and remembering that in our clothing isn't wrong, evil, or bad, because we all need to remember that. That's where this saying, of course, comes from, memento mori. Remember, you will die. And that's a great thing to remember, because we have to live right in this life, so we will go to heaven when we die. We need to think about that. We need to keep that in mind, that what we do here has an effect, because we will die someday and we'll have to stand before God. Ultimately, what's really important is what's in your child's heart, and only God knows that. I can only speak from my personal experience, and my personal experience is that I simply am drawn to dark and dramatic things. I've always liked goth things, I've always liked black, and there are a lot of things in the Bible itself that are dark and simply horrifying. That being said, I don't just watch or wear everything. I'm extremely discerning with what I watch in particular, and I always dress modestly, which, you know, a lot of goths actually do just by default. It's kind of a win. I always think of the part of the Bible that says, all things are lawful, but not all things edify. I keep that in mind. It kind of sucks, actually, because I think that not enough Christians have made gothic media. I think it's a whole genre that's just sitting there waiting for Christians. My advice, as being someone who's been a Christian and a goth for a very long time, is to seek God in the darkness, because he's there too. God made the color black just like he made every other pigment, and he doesn't scrutinize one against the other. He doesn't say this color is better than the other, because he made all colors. And don't be afraid to be the unique person that God made you to be, because that's how you will become like Jesus. And that's the ultimate goal for all Christians, is to be like Jesus, to live how he lived, but in your unique way that God created you to be. God doesn't make cookie cutters. He doesn't make us all the same. We don't like all the same things. And each of us have a particular purpose to fulfill that only we can fulfill. And I believe that that purpose is wrapped up in your desires and what you naturally like. I think God gives us preferences to different things to help lead us into the path in life that we're supposed to be in. So follow Jesus and how he lived in the unique way that God laid out for you.